Chicago Bear fans, we need to talk. Bears releasing former Pro Bowl cornerback Kyle Fuller. And also, if this is true, Dan Pompey says Akeem Hicks could be next. Obviously, Kyle Fuller, Akeem Hicks were part of the offer to the Seattle Seahawks. That's pretty obvious now. We now know this. So, if they cut Akeem Hicks too, let me get this straight. You're cutting a Pro Bowl Kyle Fuller in his prime, and you're going to cut Akeem Hicks in his prime. Kyle Fuller more so. And you're saying it's a salary cap move. So let me get this straight. Kyle Fuller's release will save 11 million, but you signed Andy Dalton for 10 million. So Andy Dalton is a better player than Kyle Fuller, according to you. I have this correct. The proof is right here. Wow. You mean to tell me you cannot trade Kyle Fuller? Are you serious? No one in the NFL wanted to make a deal for Kyle Fuller. I don't care what draft pick you got. You mean to tell me no one would give you anything? Zero. For a Pro Bowl cornerback, no one would give you anything. And then, if this is true, Akeem Hicks will be next. Are you kidding me? And Eddie Jackson, at this point, facepalm. He deleted it, of course. Eddie Jackson's fed up. Believe me when I tell you. Believe me when I tell you. The players on the Chicago Bears team are done. They are done. They're not just players for the Bears. They're people just like us. They see what's going on. You know the Bear players. They know Ryan Pace could have got Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. That eats them up. That makes them so mad. And then they see Kyle Fuller get cut. Just get cut in exchange for Andy Dalton. The players know this. And then you're going to release Akeem Hicks. According to Dan Pompey, Akeem Hicks will be next. And you're going to get nothing for these players. And you're in a salary cap situation. Over what? Over what? The Chicago Bears front office, if it is not the worst front office in the NFL, it is right up there. It's competing for the title. This franchise is a absolute joke and no one's laughing. This is not a situation like the Chicago Cubs where the Cubs would always lose, the lovable losers. Let's go to Wrigley Field and get on our smartphones and have a few beers. This is not that situation. Bear fans hate when the Chicago Bears suck. Bear fans demand that the Bears be good. And unfortunately, our demands have been not met more times than not. I am sick of the Chicago Bears. You know where it starts from? It starts from the owners, McCaskies. McCaskies, you have failed the Chicago Bear fans. You have failed every player that ever played for your team. You need to do the right thing and sell the team. Set your foolish pride aside and sell the team. Your grandfather will not rise from the grave and wrap his cold, bony hands around your neck and choke you out to death if you do this. He will be happy. McCaskies are the problem. They own the team. They're in charge of every foolish hire they make. And this is the situation we're in. So we can say, fire Ted Phillips, fire Ryan Pace. We can even say, fire Matt Nagy. But guess what? Who still owns the team? The McCaskies. And who's in charge of hiring the next GM? The McCaskies. And there's our problem. So this is a never ending cycle. It's never going to end until they sell the team. This cycle of insanity will never end. This makes me sick. The Chicago Bears football franchise. This is what we get. We never get a quarterback. We can have the opportunity to draft one, but we don't do it. We can never get a quarterback. And this is a lifelong thing. That is bad enough. But now you're cutting Pro Bowl cornerbacks so you can have Andy Dalton. You signed Andy Dalton? What? Why? Andy Dalton made $3 million for Dallas last year. And based on his performance in Dallas, you say, hey, buddy, let's go with 10 for you. What? What? Are they on drugs? I demand a drug test immediately for Ryan Pace right now. I demand it. You sign a bum quarterback for 10 million. You for the same results, you could have a rookie play for hundreds of thousands of dollars and get the same exact results as Andy I suck Dalton for 10 million. How stupid can you be? Now you're releasing Pro Bowl players and because you can't trade them for anything. How pathetic. Ryan Pace is the most pathetic GM in the NFL, and he's proved it right now. Oh, this makes me sick. I'm done with the Bears. I'm done. I am done. I am no longer a Bear fan. I am done. Because you know the definition of insanity? Insanity is when you continue to do the same thing over and over again, but you expect a different result. That is the definition of insanity. I do not want to be insane for the Chicago Bears. So as long as a McCaskey is in the ownership position of the Chicago Bears will continue to suck. They will continue not to have a quarterback. They will continue to be a poorly run franchise. And we could just go on, can't we? The Chicago Bears, those cheap bastards. Remember when the stadium came up? Did they want to buy their own stadium and have a retractable dome so they could use that stadium for Final Four locations, for little exhibits and concerts and stuff like that? Did the Chicago Bears want to do that? No. Why? Because they're cheap bastards. That's why. They're too cheap to get a state of the art stadium. And now here they are, too cheap to get a good team. This is insane. Oh my gosh, dude. This is similar to the Chicago Blackhawks. When Rocky Wirtz' dad died, Bill, I think his name was Bill Wirtz. Obviously, he didn't want his dad to die. That's obvious. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But his dad died, and that was the best thing that happened to the Chicago Blackhawks. That man dying was the best thing that happened to Chicago Blackhawks. It opened up the franchise. Unfortunately, when you get rid of one McCaskey, you probably got another one ready to go, and that's the problem. And I just wish the McCaskies would humble themselves, understand you're a failure when it comes to owning the Bears, and just do the right thing. Do the right thing and sell the team, because every GM you pick sucks. Every move you make sucks. All this makes me sick, and you're gonna get nothing. So this defense, you take away Kyle Fuller. Apparently, you're gonna take away Akeem Hicks. You're done. Your defense sucks. You get rid of Akeem Hicks from that line, that alone in your defense sucks. But you get rid of Kyle Fuller. What are you doing? The Bears are going to lose every single game they play. And also, these players are human. you think you think the Bears are going to show up for this crap show? Do you think the players are going to put in all the time and energy it takes for this crap show? Matt Nagy, he can do whatever he wants to do, but he's not going to unite the team, because you can do whatever you want to do, but when you have the team that you will have, Andy Dalton as your quarterback, no Kyle Fuller, apparently no Akeem Hicks on defense, uh, you can do whatever you want to do. You're not going to get it done. So Ryan Pace will be fired. Matt Nagy probably will be fired. But with the McCaskies, you just never know. Ted Phillips will keep his job for some unknown reason. Ted Phillips must have something on the McCaskies. He must have pictures or video of George McCaskey doing something that, if it was released, people would really shun him. That's the only thing I can think. So Ted Phillips, stop blackmailing the McCaskies. Just let them sell the team. Just make them sell the team. Use those videos or pictures you have and make them sell the team. But then again, you would be fired. But that's okay. So the bottom line is this, Chicago Bear fans. Here's the bottom line. As long as the McCaskies own the team, the situation will never change. So they can fire the GM. They'll hire a GM who sucks. They can fire the head coach. They'll get a head coach that sucks. They can tell us they're going to draft a quarterback, but draft the wrong one. This is a never ending cycle. So, Green Bay Packer fans, don't laugh at us too hard. Don't even laugh at us. We have it bad enough. We were Bear fans. We have it bad enough. Minnesota Viking fans, Detroit, you know it's bad. How bad is this situation? It's so bad that Detroit Lion fans feel sorry for us. That's when you know you've hit rock bottom. You can't go lower than that. So, what more can I say, ladies and gentlemen? The Chicago Bears are worthless. They are worthless. They suck so bad. And I tell you, it it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Uh, Dalton Dalton relishes chance to be the Bears starting quarterback. I bet you do, because you suck. Um, huh. Buster Screen's gone. They re-signed Dion Bush. That's really great. What are they doing? In my other video, I said that the Bears, they should just trade everyone, get rid of everyone, and move on. That's what they need to do. So, need help? Do I need help? Yes, I need help. Let me see if I can click this. Let me see this. I need help. Let's see the Bears bot. Let's try out the Bears bot real quick. See if I can ask it, why do you suck? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why do you suck so bad? Okay, sell the team. All right, put sell the team, and they have a picture of Trubisky. All right. Yeah, so apparently this didn't work out for me. You say you suck, and this is what they show you. Wow. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah, this sucks. This sucks. All right, so that's all I can say. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on the Chicago Bears. Are you done with them? Do you still have hope? How bad will the team be this year? I'm telling you, the Chicago Bears will not win a game this year. They'll be the laughing stock of the NFL. All right, Bear fans. I would say bear down, but bears in the grave. Bears in the grave.